I have the pleasure of sitting with two national award winners. I have been waiting to interview them since the longest time. Incidentally, इनकी आने वाली फिल्म का नाम भी waiting है. We have with us Naseer साहब and Kalki on SpotboyE.
Hello.
Hello sir.
Hi.
Hello Kalki. We'll start with the movie. सर बताइए इस फिल्म को आपने हाँ कैसे कहा? बहुत कम फिल्में करते हैं. We want to know what made you say yes to this movie.
जितनी फिल्में मैं करता हूँ वो हाँ शायद कम है, शायद इसलिए कि कम फिल्में आती हैं मेरे पास जो इतनी दिलचस्प हों, जिनको करने को जी चाहे. जो भी फिल्म मैं करता हूँ वो मैं स्क्रिप्ट एक दफ़ा पढ़ने पर ही फैसला कर लेता हूँ कि ये फिल्म मुझे करनी है या नहीं करनी. और ये स्क्रिप्ट जो मैंने पहली बार पढ़ी मुझे लगा कि ये ज़रूर करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि ये सिचुएशन ने मेरे दिल को बहुत छुआ और मुझे लगा कि ये बड़ी ईमानदारी से, सच्चाई से लिखी गई स्क्रिप्ट है.
Kalki you?
मुझे भी स्क्रिप्ट बहुत अच्छा लगा और मुझे अच्छा लगा कि डिस्पाइट इट बीइंग अ वेरी सीरियस टॉपिक अबाउट ग्रीफ एंड लॉस, इसके बीच में मोमेंट्स ऑफ लाइटनेस, मोमेंट्स ऑफ होप were in the film, and human spirit है to believe in things and to hope for things to change is really uplifting in the film, I find.
Tell me sir, tell me about the film. What are you exactly playing in the film? What is the story?
रिटायर्ड प्रोफेसर और जो इत्तेफाक से जो डॉक्टर है उस अस्पताल में इज अ स्टूडेंट ऑफ हिज, played by रजत कपूर, and the doctor's wife is in a coma and he is coping with that situation on his own. Despair को अपने नज़दीक आने नहीं देता, insists on being hopeful about the situation, which the doctor keeps telling him कि ये ऐसा होने वाला नहीं है. And then he encounters this young girl who had a similar misfortune befall her. और कैसे वो एक दूसरे का सहारा बनते हैं और कैसे एक दूसरे की मदद करते हैं इस गम को संभालने में. That's what it's all about.
Kalki, what was your first reaction when you heard that you're going to work with Naseer sir?
Yes.
Were you nervous?
At
least I was before coming here.
very excited and happy because film बन जाएगा. तो I was happy about that. और nervousness उतना नहीं हुआ this time round. मैं जब मेरी पहली फिल्म उनके साथ किया था येलो बूट्स, तब मैं बहुत नर्वस थी. पर इस बार I don't know, I think I was just more informed on him, and plus maybe I was more prepared as an actor. But I really enjoyed working with him, and I enjoyed the fact that I was going to work with him at the time.
Did it happen that he got angry on the sets once in a way?
Never with me.
He has an image, I think he's misunderstood. I will ask him to clear that, but
गुस्सा कभी आता था, लेकिन मेरे साथ कभी नहीं.
आपके साथ कभी?
नहीं, we got on pretty well.
Sir,
किसके साथ ये मत पूछना.
okay, so tell us, sir, are you really short-tempered? Are you really moody? Because you know everybody feels that way.
हाँ तो अच्छा है ना, let them feel that way. I don't mind.
Yeah, but what is the real Naseer at home
No,
and
I
at
think
work? Is it different or is it the same? And
same, more or less. I think I'm able now to control my temper more than I could. लेकिन वो एक genetic makeup ही ऐसा है, तो वो अपने आप आ जाता है. But I try to consciously check it when I find it rising. लेकिन कभी-कभी it still manages to take over me.
The anger stems from, if you find incompetency, dishonesty, where does it stem from? What is that spark?
Incompetence normally. Laziness. Where I find that the kind of thought that should have been put into this has not been put in. That is where.
Tell me, you both have won national awards. So we'll begin with you. You have three. You have Par, you have Sparsh, you have Iqbal. Recently, national awards जब announce हुए, तो there was a lot of talk that the national awards, you know, they're making it very Bollywoodish. What did you feel about it?
I don't feel anything about it.
Anything you felt?
I don't have any thoughts on this subject.
Kalki, you?
I feel very happy I got my first national award.
Yeah.
I'm like a bouncing minion inside. Yeah, I feel good. Yeah, I feel very good.
Were you expecting it?
No, I
From
never
Anita
expect
Straw?
awards. It's an icing on the cake. For me, the real award is work. If I get more work, great. I enjoyed the whole thing of going there and Vigyan Bhavan and the rehearsal and meeting all these other, filmmakers from all over, especially from the south, from the Tamil industry, and following some of their work. I picked up DVDs wherever I could from people. It's nice to know about cinema outside of just Bollywood. We have such a huge country with very, very, diverse cultures and stories to tell. So it's great to see some of those.
Was it a tough film for you, Kalki?
No, it was an enjoyable
this
process. See, every film has its challenges. I worry about a lot of things about delivering properly. And the thing that I struggled with in this film was that Tara's character can be quite unlikable because she's a bit elitist, a little bit, entitled. She's spoiled brat, from Bombay who's fast-paced and she has a potty mouth. So it's easy to not like her, and yet we need the audience's sympathy for her, and so finding that balance was tricky, and we worked quite well together. Me and Anu sat and rewrote some dialogues and rethought about how she would be. So that's really great that we were able to do that. But I enjoyed the process of the filmmaking a lot.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
So tell me, Kalki, you recently made a statement that National Awards is now people are going to stop questioning your desiness.
Yeah.
High time.
Have you been
It's high
questioning
time.
it? Do you think people have been questioning it?
They do sometimes. Once in a while, I still get the, do you know about Indian values? Do you like spicy food? And so, I have to explain my whole story, my backstory, that I'm from here, born, brought up here. If this is not home, I don't know what is home. But yeah, it's great that, the President of India recognizes me as Indian or as part of this country.
So you didn't answer my last question on National Awards, but tell me, of the 3 awards, which one you value the most? Par, Sparsh or Iqbal? Which has been your best? I know there's a whole long list, otherwise too.
I guess it would be Sparsh because it was the first one, and award was the last thing on my mind because Sparsh wasn't getting released for quite a while after it was made. For what reason, I'm not quite sure. But I was completely heartbroken that this film might never see the light of day. And there was at one point a danger. In fact, it was released a good 2 years after it was completed. And that too in a very small way, with the help of Boni Kapoor, if I remember right. So Sparsh, I had sort of practically put it on the shelf and forgotten about it. And I was living in a PG accommodation when, of all people, Anil Kapoor came over to my house to tell me that, hey, you won the National Award. And I have to admit, it made me greatly happy. Also because I was getting 10,000 bucks with the award and I needed the money. But I can't say that getting any of the others made me terribly happy.
So thank you so much for being on SpotboyE.
Thank you.
Naseer sir. Thank you, Kalki.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best.
Thanks very
Thank
much.
you.